Yo, what is up everybody? I'm Unknown Silent. Today I'm coming out with a second Matrix guide for the Magic team, a slightly more complete team with the addition of Ingrid and Praedyth thanks to Todd letting me use his account. Let's get into this run. I'm going to show you how to use them and how to maximize their potential for your score. First person we are going to be placing is Ingrid in the top right facing to the left. Then we're going to place Beelzebub to give her Wings of Grace and turn her ult to single target. Then we're going to place Rosalia, giving her Wings of Grace using Elowen. Then we're going to place Demi, giving her Wings of Grace using Wukong. Valara, giving her Wings of Grace using Praedyth. Magda facing to the right, and Ezreal facing to the left. Making sure to swap Ezreal before he uses up any of his stacks. Now that we're locked into the run, we're going to keep an eye on the timer, and we're going to swap Ingrid right as it says 20, turning into 19. So that way her timings will be better for the Focus Strike. Not the Focus Strike, sorry, the Pact of Silence with her ability to overload. For ults, everybody is going to be turned off except for Praedyth and Wukong. And the first Focus Strike just went, so now we know that the next part is the second decay, which is where we're going to use most of her first ultimates. First one being Elowen on the second decay, and then shortly after, Magda and Rosalia. Now it's going to be the second Focus Strike coming up. We're going to use Beelzebub, Valara, and Demi at the end of that. Waiting for the Pact of Silence now. As the words pop up, we're going to use Ezreal ult. And then as the bar goes orange, we're going to use Praedyth's Lord ability. We've done pretty well to get the stacks all the way down to 33. They did bounce right back up there on the end of some of our ultimates, but that's okay. We're going to turn Ezreal back now because he hits down to 1 stack to gather back up to 5. We cannot let him go below 1 stack, otherwise he will get poisoned. First decay is already gone, as you have seen. This is the first Focus Strike. Just trying to mitigate the stacks to stop ourselves from taking more damage and to stop our enemies from having more health. Second decay, we can use Elowen ult, and then shortly after we can use Magda and Rosalia. And then Focus Strike, Beelzebub, Valara, and Demi at the end. Now we just wait for our Ezreal on the Pact of Silence. Perfect. As the bar turns orange, we use Praedyth. Keeping it nice and simple, these timings will stay pretty consistent throughout the whole fight. We're going to keep an eye on our Ezreal again. As soon as he uses 1 more stack, I think there's 1 left, we'll swap him. First decay. First Focus Strike. Second decay. This is our Elowen ult. Magda and Rosalia shortly after. And now we're just going to wait for the Focus Strike to appear to use Beelzebub, Valara, and Demi. Demi goes right at the end of that bar for her perfect timing. Pact of Silence will appear shortly, and we can use Ezreal. And then as it goes orange, Praedyth's Lord ability again. Right as Ezreal uses 1 more stack, we'll swap him back. And this is the first decay. Gonna place a Wood Elf just behind Beelzebub to keep him alive and make sure he's healing. First Focus Strike. Second decay, get ready with Elowen. And then Magda and Rosalia shortly after that decay. Beelzebub, Valara, Demi during that second Focus Strike. And then Ezreal as Pact of Silence appears. And Praedyth button as it gets to that orange bar. That's the halfway mark. We were just over 70k. We're on for a pretty good run. See if we can reach that 140 mark. Make sure to swap Ezra if he has one stack left. That's the first decay. I'm going to place a Wood Elf just behind my Beelzebub again. Focus Strike, this is the first one. As you can see, Magda and Rosalia are running slightly behind. We'll see if we can get their timings done. If not, we'll put them on auto. We might be able to get Magda. I will spam Rosalia. And then Beelzebub, Valara, and Demi on the Focus Strike like always. I'm going to put Rosalia and Magda on auto from this point because as you saw they were falling behind and that just makes my life a little bit easier on keeping track of the timings. Pact of Silence Azareth, orange bar, Praetus button. The Overload is still lining up perfectly with the Pact of Silence. It does go on a little bit longer, but it's because it is quite a long phase for Ingrid. A clone just got placed there. I don't want to really kill the clone, but Azareth just ate it anyway, so that's alright. This is the first Focus Strike. This is the second decay. So I use Elowin's ult. This is the second Focus Strike, so we use Beelzebub, Valara, and Demi. Getting ready with Ezra for the Pact of Silence. And then Praetus on the orange bar. Got over 100k with 2 minutes left. We're on for a pretty good run. See if we can get 20k per minute at the end here. Turn Ezra back. Going to place the Wood Elf preemptively here just to make sure Beelzebub doesn't die. Focus Strike again. This is going to be the second last Pact of Silence coming up. Decay, this is the second one, so Elowin ult. This is going to be the second Focus Strike, so Beelzebub, Valara, Demi. And then as soon as we see Pact of Silence, we're going to use Azareth. Wait for the orange bar. And Praetus button. Swap Azareth back now. This is the first decay. First Focus Strike. We're going to save the ults for a little bit later than before now because we're coming up to the last Pact of Silence. So we're going to try and make sure the Beelzebub's ult overlaps with everyone else a little bit better. We are going to ult with Elowin at the same time though, and we're also going to place the Wood Elf. Demi and Beelzebub both got broken, but it should be okay for us to get their ults up a little bit later, as long as we get them up before the Pact of Silence. So now I'm going to spam them and get them all going as the Pact of Silence starts. Azareth can go, Praetus can go, and we're going to have Demi a little bit late, but it should be okay. Still got about 10 seconds left. Gonna hit the Praetus button again. Demi has died, but her ult was already running out, so it's okay. Remember, she doesn't do any damage outside of her ultimate, so as long as her ultimate was used, it's alright for her to die there at the end. 139k, 500. It's a pretty good score. We'll take a look at the damage and the gear now. Ingrid with 1.5 billion, Valara 1.5, Rosalia 1.4, and Demi 1.2. We have Beelzebub and Praetus, and they're doing almost nothing, and Azareth and Magda both doing 1 billion. Take a look at their gear, and then I'll let you give it a go for yourselves. Praetus, Tear of Twilight. Wings of Grace, attack bonus all the way across with some HP and some speed. The main thing is just get his attack as high as you can for that Lord button. He's really just there to be used as a Wings of Grace buff. Ingrid, as you saw, one of the highest DPS on the team. Tear of Twilight with attack bonus, attack speed, crit rate, HP. HP is to make sure that she stays alive. Attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, a perfect quad for a chest piece. And then she's in Infernal Roar, attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, flat attack, a perfect quad. An attack speed amulet for that 600 speed to make sure that she lines up with her overload. Attack bonus, crit damage, crit rate, and flat attack. Of course, you cannot have attack speed in the subsets, so that's a perfect quad. And then another perfect quad on the ring. Moving on to Valara. Attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, a perfect quad with a very nice attack roll. Another quad, attack bonus, attack speed, crit rate, crit damage for the chest piece. She's in Cataclysm gear, it is her best gear. Try and get an Arbiter piece if you can. She's on a Nightmare Cancel piece here because of its good roll and its very nice attack bonus sub. Attack, crit damage, HP and speed. There's no crit rate on that piece as you can see, but she's at 98%. She does not need it. Attack bonus, crit damage, attack speed, attack and crit rate, perfect quad. And then the quad that we've already looked at on the ring. Wukong is in some tank gear and Wings of Grace. The Wings of Grace is so that we can give a buff to Demi, and the tank gear is because his clones do all the tanking for us. His gear isn't anything too special. Put him in Wings of Grace and make sure he has the highest HP on the team. The only thing special about him is that he's got the immovable object for the unstoppable force pieces that we have. I don't think there's any on this account, but if you do have them, please do use them. Eloin is an attack bonus, attack speed, HP bonus. These are the main stats that we're going to use on every piece. Attack bonus, attack speed, HP bonus, some flat attack as well. Attack bonus main stat, attack speed and substats. Her amulet is attack speed to make sure she has enough healing. And attack bonus again on the ring. Make sure she has enough health and enough attack speed. She is very, very good for this being the solo healer. Azareth, attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed. Attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, sorry. Attack speed and HP bonus. He doesn't need the crit rate as you can see because we've gone over 108% on the 4 pieces. A nice quad, attack bonus, attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, flat attack. Attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, flat attack. And then a Cursed Cult ring. No flat attack on this piece, but there is some defense bonus in its place. Very good gear for Azareth. If you can get him in full quads, please do. He doesn't need much stats other than full quads and damage. Demi is a very good hero for this stage, Matrix. Her A1 is nice to have because of the range. Unfortunate Skull is her best in slot for artifacts. I'm going to mention this one and haven't mentioned very many of the others because there is some that dictate like Hate's Contagion or Eye of Sin for Azareth. Either or work. Demi is best in slot with Unfortunate Skull because the extra 5% damage compared to Tear of Twilight, but she does incur more risk of dying because of the 10% more damage taken. Her weapon is attack bonus, attack speed, crit damage, crit rate. Her chest piece, attack bonus, crit damage, HP bonus, attack speed. Crit damage main stat, attack bonus, crit rate, attack speed, flat attack. Attack speed in the middle because she's a specialized attack speed, so she does need a lot of attack speed, over 700 on this build. Crit rate, crit damage, HP, and attack bonus. And then again, another Cursed Cult ring. It's a very nice Cursed Cult ring and a very high roll. And we'll move on to Rosalia. Rosalia needs a lot of rage regen. As you can see, she's got almost 70% here. She doesn't quite need 70%. You can get away with about 40. It's just that this build I've got is very high rage regen. Attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed. Another quad. Attack bonus, crit rate, attack speed, and flat attack. Not quite a quad because it's missing that crit damage, but the flat attack works in its place. Then again, attack bonus main stat on Soulbound Arcana. Her attacking of all is very high. So we're using her in Soulbound Arcana so that she doesn't lose the buff. She's also got a renewed vigor piece on, but that is up to you. Main stats are attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, rage regen. Attack bonus main, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, rage regen. Attack bonus main, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, rage regen. You can get away with removing one of these rage regen pieces and putting flat attack on there and making it a full quad. Magda is built very similarly to Rosalia, except for the fact that she is in Cataclysm gear, because her attack interval is not as high. So, weapon, attack bonus, attack speed, crit rate, crit damage. Attack bonus, crit rate, rage regen, attack speed. Missing that crit damage, but it's got the rage regen we needed. Attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, flat attack, perfect quad. Attack bonus, crit rate, attack speed, rage regen, flat attack. Missing the crit rate in here, but as you can see, she's got 98% plus the 3% from the cultist bonus, and she's over 100. Curse Cult Ring, perfect for her yet again. Attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, rage regen. Last person we're looking at is Beelzebub. Beelzebub is in Warlord and a lot of attack bonus, attack speed, and HP. Those are the main stats that he needs to keep him alive and make sure he has enough attack to work as your inspiration. The more attack, the better he works. Attack bonus main, attack speed, HP. Attack bonus main, HP, attack speed, and some flat attack. Attack bonus main, flat HP in the substats. Get his exclusive on him, it works really well for this. Attack bonus into main stat, flat attack, and attack speed, HP, all in the substats. Attack bonus main stat, flat attack in the substats, HP, and attack speed yet again. Get him in his exclusive, he works best in it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you do get a much better Matrix score. What character do you want on your Matrix roster that you are currently missing / need to get? I am in much need of getting an Ingrid. I hope to get her soon with the AC collab around the corner. I'm hoping they put on a banner for her. Anyway, peace out, like and subscribe, leave a comment, enjoy your day.